Oh my God! Oh my God, y'all! Oh my God, this is crazy! No! Please, no! Please!
See where I was.
Well, thank you, Vanna.
But
And that's it.
thank you for having my back, and I appreciate you.
I do, because the thing about it is, before I drop you down, I tell my sister when she's wrong, and she knows she's on punishment for stuff because she knows she misses opportunities. But I also know that my sister's not sitting up here minding her business, making tea and crumpets, and all of a sudden, y'all just sitting up here, having her go motherfucking crazy. Let's not act like, even though she gets in the paint and talk shit, y'all don't be like, well, pull up, bitch, knowing she will. Y'all don't be like, girl, I'll slack the shit out of you, knowing you're not going to, and being like, girl, I got security, ain't nobody gonna touch me, knowing that she don't give a fuck about that. Let's not play that game.
Right, and then like I told them that me and you would like really, really, really like close and all that, and you always in my career and always try to help me go a different route, and I never listen. So I appreciate that for you too,
All
for
right,
helping me.
get down, sentimental. We getting some tea and scooping some mess. So that happened the next day. Admin were asking, not only me, admin were asking other people. I gave them Vanna's number to call her, and I told them that it was not a just Vanna crazy thing. It was not a 1, 2s, and 3s and 4s only on Vanna. I also said, sir, if y'all gonna talk about this and y'all looking for Vanna, make sure y'all give every person involved in all events phone calls. Make sure y'all give all parties involved phone calls. That's what I told Bigo. I said, make sure y'all treat everybody accordingly, because it's not only one person sitting up there. Okay? Now let's move on. I then heard the story about Tori that night with Tasty Mocha, 21, and some other people who started acting a fool, X, Y, and Z. Tori didn't want to go to her room. There was a dress in her room. They sent me the videos of Tasty Mocha acting a damn fool. I then said, Tasty Mocha, you're not coming with me to any private or personal events because I see you up in the mess with all these people. Now, what you guys don't understand is that each of y'all who is in all of this mess, even if you're in the backgrounds of the mess that's going on, they're asking for names. Even if y'all are streaming and have y'all phones up and recording and being like, ooh, look, they're asking for names. So y'all not coming with me to do anything with anybody to get introduced anywhere if y'all sitting up with y'all's phones out asking and being cool and kikiing and kai-kaiing with all them people. So I said, I'm good. No, thank you.
And yeah, and Tasty Mocha. When I went up, when I thought them, I wasn't going to fight Tasty Mocha. What I was going to do is check her energy for on there calling me mans, and girl, she was hitting me while I was getting while I was fighting Dre Baby. That's what I was going up over there because she was running her mouth at that motherfucking thing. And when I went up there, she called the SRT and told all them I was coming up. I had a gun and all that, girl. That's what she told them people, and all them was taking pictures of my lights and plates and all type of bullshit.
Oh, see. All right. So that was 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s, okay? So let's go to the next day. Next morning, we got on live. We were helping finance get dressed, X, Y, and Z. So we started our rehearsal for the gala. I had to be downstairs at 1 o'clock. I went downstairs the night after everything had happened, and I went to the back room in the back. This is the first time that I had seen Dre Baby back there with Jay in the hallway by ourselves. Okay? I walked around the corner and I saw Dre Baby, and I said, while Dre Baby was face forward, oh, you ain't got your security with you now, nigga? Dre Baby turned around like the motherfucker was about to be taken to Jesus and motherfucking out of here. Like I was about to run up and choke slam him. Miss Mama said, and I said, Dre Baby. And I walked up to him and I said, it's all right, sister. He was like, oh my God. Because there was no security and he was probably still gagging from the night before. And I gave him a little pat on the back, a little hug. And I said, it's all right, sis. And I said, hello to Jay. And I said, you all right? And he was like, girl, I said, I know, it's a lot going on. But little did I know that everything that happened with Dre Baby the first night was going to carry on to the reason as to why he was not able to do the red carpet and come back to that hotel. I'll get there. So, there's a list of 10 people that are being inquired about. I'll give the list. Why not? I'm here already. I don't have all 10, but the people that I was asked for information and numbers. And the reason why I'm thinking that I was asked for information and numbers is because these people either were inciting violence, these people were either in the mix of violence, or these people were either just somewhere around and just needed information to be found somehow inclusive. I don't know. Okay. Oh yes, I'm a Karen. Oh, while we're here, before I give this list for the Karen, please be aware. Hashtag blame God Zeus. Merchandise coming out very soon. There will be T-shirts, cups, pictures, pillows. Blame God Zeus. Hashtag Karen. Hashtag I got Dre Baby fired. Hashtag I got removed 21 removed. Hashtag Karen. Hashtag blame God Zeus. Merchandise coming out soon. Cups, T-shirts, signed, sealed, and delivered. Blame God Zeus. Clock it. It was me. Thank you. Yes. Shirts will be coming out varying. So yes, I can't wait. Yes, keep blaming me. Keep blaming me. Ooh, you're jealous of Dre. It's not a secret. Ooh, that's a good one too. Hashtag jealous. Hashtag it's not a secret. Love it, baby. Yes. Okay.
Hey, nigga, I can't lie, I'm mad as shit right now. I'm mad as shit right now. Big Papa, you a bitch ass nigga. You let a motherfucker spit on your girl. You ain't did shit about it, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga.
I got to take that up some other time because we moved on past that. I'm sure y'all go back to that. This is a lot. We are just starting in the tea. The list of 10 names that were asked about to me specifically were Visa, Tommy K, Flacco, Pumpkin, Lexi, and Gucci. Okay? Now, I don't know everyone's involvement. I do know Visa with the gun thing. I don't know exactly what was going on for everyone else and why people's names need to be asked, but that is some of the names that I was asked. If I know anything involvement, the only person that I said I know involvement is, I said I was shown a video where Visa was in the background. That's it. But I said that I'm hearing that he was de-escalating the issues. I said, I know that he was de-escalating the issues. That's all I know. Pumpkin wasn't even there. So I don't know why. I don't know. I'm surprised too. Yes. I know it's causing chaos and confusion all up and down the Beagle streets. I'm just here to report the news. All I said is all I know is Visa was trying to de-escalate the situation. That's it. That's all. Go ahead.
And why the fuck is fat ass Tommy K watching you? Tell that bitch to go on. Hell, fat ass.
I don't know, girl. Fans, girl. Fans.
For the merch, put hashtag Big Back Dre Baby. No shade.
I did say all I know is Visa was trying to de-escalate the situation, but go ahead.
I'm the trans woman that was on the bus. I sucked T-Bay's dick, and I.
Lord in Christ. Okay, two more said.
Robert, it seemed like you just jealous because you didn't get booked for the event. It's
Yes.
coming off very better. You're very
Thank you.
bitter.
Yes,
It's jealous.
yes.
And I wish you would have got booked for the red carpet.
Yes. I'm going to use that in my merchandise too. Jealous and bitter. Blame God Zeus, jealous and bitter. Thank you.
Robert,
Can
now
y'all record that, please? Jealous and bitter for the merch. Thank you. Go
how
ahead.
did Tommy K's name come up and she wasn't even there?
I don't know. Pumpkin wasn't there either.
God Zeus said, you know what, Robert? I just want to tell you, you look goddamn good, baby, at the and you like a God Zeus at that fucking awards, baby, sitting over there having you.
Thank you, baby. At the awards, I was not booked for while I was up there talking with Perez and Natalie, and I was also backstage with Perez and Natalie. Yes, the award show that I was not booked for, yet I had a call time, showed up, was specifically guided through and taken to. But yes, that award show that I was not booked for, even though my commercial played on the big screen. Thank you. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's get back to what I was saying. All right. I went to dinner and had drinks with my good girlfriend. Now let's look at a positive. When I was in Vegas, because we're all talking about negative and tea, the positive is I went there and I had some dinner and drinks with my good girlfriend. So let's take a little commercial break and let me show me, because I can in front of 9,200 people, having a great time in Vegas with some drinks. There we go. Oh, it was a great time. Oh, I was out and about with some drinks. Look at me. Oh, it was so fun. Oh, I had a great time. It was so good. While the girls were acting up, look at me having a drink. Wow. Glowing. It was a fabulous time in Vegas. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I just want to bring some positivity and light into there so y'all know what was going on. So while y'all were all doing that, I was having a grand fan fucking tastic time, okay? I just had to remind y'all how I shit on y'all every place I go to. It doesn't only have to be one spot. Someone start a lottery. All right. So, after we got all through all that, I don't know if you all know, there's a young lady on the app named Miami. She used to be on the app a long time ago and she came back. Now, let me give you a full synopsis of what happened here. Pretty TT was on a live with Primo and a whole bunch of people popping her gums, talking all this shit, trying to gag and get a host to come and be under their agency. Miami came into the room. Pretty TT, she was like, why y'all all trying to poach this host? I thought y'all was supposed to be respectful. TT was like, who the fuck are you? And she was like, I'm Miami. I don't know if y'all know who Miami is. Gorgeous woman, X, Y, and Z. Pretty TT was like, who are you? She said, I'm Miami, bitch. She said, Miami used to be, well, Miami was there and about to slide that bitch. Let me just get that the fuck out the way. Miami was 5 fucking feet from wearing that bitch then, but stood there because she knew there's a time and a place. But TT was also sitting at that bar, quiet as a motherfucking church mouse, stuck on stupid, looking lost. But I'm gonna get there in just a second. She is a cashy girl, and she's from Chicago. And she let that bitch know, I'ma slide you, bitch, since you keep doing all this shit. And TT went to talking her mother, if you do all this, you do all that, you do all this, I'ma slap the shit out of you. See, my thing about it is, when y'all get on social media, if y'all want to give all that pressure and say you're going to slap somebody, you're going to call their boyfriend thinking he's in jail because he's out of jail, going to do all this stuff. And then when someone shows up and y'all in the same vicinity and you just said you was going to slap them, call their boyfriend, get them taken off of Bigo, get their man beaten up, beat their ass, X, Y, and Z. And then when they say, you say you going to slap me? Yeah, I'm going to beat you up, bitch. And then you motherfucking sitting there at a bar quietly while her and her 3 friends are in front of you. And I turn around and look at you and look at them. And they like, And I'm like, she not saying nothing. And I said, oh, just wait until the gala's over. Abso-fucking-lutely. And toss that bitch like a blade. Toss that hoe like a motherfucking pokeball. But sit pretty and do what you're supposed to do here. Is Cat pretty, TT? Is Cat pretty, TT? So you weren't sitting at the bar, love, and you didn't see Miami and her 3 girls in front of you? She wasn't sitting 5 feet from you at the bar? Hold up. You can come up. I just told her to come here.
What's up, y'all? So listen, Robert, when I was getting into it with Miami that day, I never threatened her life. I don't make threats on Bigo because anybody can record and report. I never do that.
You always make
But
threats.
no, okay, but look, let me just get my review. You gonna finish it and do what you do. But see, you say she was
Okay.
with 3 people.
Two.
Just so you know,
Two.
one of the
Two.
people who
Two.
okay,
Two.
she's with 2 people. One of the people that she was with is my godmother in real life. So it never gave she was gonna do anything to me. That day when she was on that panel, I told her I'm gonna call and get her boyfriend put in a hole. That's what I said. But you know what she did? And I have the receipts. She immediately called Shishi Coco and told Shishi Coco that same
I'm
I'm
sorry. I'm
talking.
sorry. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm
No,
sorry. I
you
lagged
good, you
out.
good.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It said
You're
Shishi
good.
Shishi
She
Coco.
called
Go ahead.
Shishi Coco and told Shishi Coco, tell Pretty TT to leave me alone. Tell Pretty TT to leave my husband alone. I find it funny that you got a whole husband who locked up, but you out here chasing dick with Primo. I just find that to be real fucking funny. You out here getting in that got nothing to do with you behind Primo when you got a nigga. But she never looked at me crazy. She never opened her mouth. I got videos on my phone to
Well,
prove that she never said
she's on
shit
her
to
way
me.
right now. But I have a question for you because what I saw. I mean, I'm not sure
Sure.
if we saw. I'm not sure if we saw the same thing. But because she's on her way over here right now. I was standing 5 feet
Good.
from you, and she was standing there with the 2 other people, and nothing was said.
Yeah, because she had already told Shishi Coco tell Pretty Titi leave me alone out of respect for my godfather. So I couldn't even beef with her because she called them to tell me, do not mess with her, leave her alone, da da da. But just like you said, I was sitting down and she was standing up, which would mean she's behind me. So she got the advantage if she wanted to do something.
No, 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 no. It wasn't. It
Because
wasn't a
I'm sitting
behind.
down with
Wait,
my
wait,
back
wait, wait,
turned.
wait, 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 wait. It wasn't a behind. There was the bar. You were sitting at the bar facing this way. She was.
Correct.
You were facing this way. She was standing on this side to where if you even turned your head to the right, you saw 1, 2, and 3. Because when I turned around, you were right behind us at the bar.
Yeah, and out of the three, one of them is my godmom. What was I supposed to say to her? My godmother was pretty much her bodyguard. Pretty much.
Her godmother was there just in case anybody else wanted to jump in, and so
Yeah,
was
but
I.
nothing was gonna happen. Nothing was gonna happen. It was never said that I was supposed to do anything to her. But I got screenshots of her saying she gonna do something to me at the gala. So and nothing happened. So I wasn't threatened by that.
Okay, okay, hold up. I'm gonna let her come over here right now, and then we're
And she
gonna.
was about to bust out them Chanel fucking boots. It was crazy. The
Okay,
ankles were big and the boots was slim. It was crazy.
okay. Just a second.
Yeah.
Hello.
Here because hey, I was just coming up here because I was just trying to tell.
Okay, baby, you're not who I'm looking for. Sorry, you're not who I'm looking for. Hold up. Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm coming in my queue. Hold up. I'm gonna wait till she. Hold up. Teachy, just stay in the room. 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 Cause I'm waiting for her to come up. I know she's getting into an Uber. I don't know who y'all are. Stop coming in my queue. Stop coming in my queue. So while that was gonna happen, stop coming in my queue before I kick y'all. Tell her she's getting her Uber right now. Mm-hmm. So while that was happening, we'll wait for her to come. She's getting in her queue. And then she can come back up. And if TT's still in the room, I'll have her come back up. Okay. So that was going on that night after everything happened. We were waiting for that to happen. I told her to sit pretty. Nothing happened on either side. Thank you. Nothing happened on each side. So with that being said, when we moved on, that night I went to my room, okay, and minded my business. Yeah, the room is hot. I went to my room and minded my business because I started to see the Beagle people starting to get drunk, starting to act a fool, starting to X, Y, and Z. I was drinking, having fun with some of the admins and X, Y, and Z, not getting any of the mess. 1, 2s, and 3s, 4, 5s, and 6. I was very cordial with people, X, Y, and Z. Okay, so then I went to my motherfucking room. And people in the Beagle stuff were able to be downstairs, but the main bar that you saw everything happening, Red 39 showed TT stuffed in a horrible dress. While all that was happening and we were downstairs, thank you, Infamous T. When I went back upstairs, apparently Tori was kicked out of a hotel. Somebody was throwing a drink. 4 girls in the morning, motherfucking were arguing. Somebody in a red dress almost got fired. X, Y, and Z. It was the second day. So now the third day, when I go downstairs, okay? That second day, I miss Cuddy. Kudos to you, Cuddy. Cuddy was the only nigga at this gala. I don't even know when I interacted with Cuddy. I don't even know what I said to Cuddy for us to be going at it. I don't even think we were. He might have just been talking shit one time. I was standing there mixing and mingling with people, and Cuddy was standing at the bar, and I saw Cuddy. Mind you, I don't even talk to Cuddy like that. And I came over and he had his hand out and I put my hand out and he was standing there in the blue. And he says, "Yo, Zeus." I said, "Hello, Cuddy." He said, "Yo, earlier when I saw you, man, I saw you walking with leggings." I didn't have leggings on tight. He was just saying that. I was walking with Linda going to get some drink. I said, "Yo, Zeus." He said, "Man, I was going to punch you in the face." I said, "Okay." And you would have got punched right back in your fucking face, nigga. So we would have been two punching niggas. He was like, "Man, I swear you had leggings on." I said, "Okay. Well, you ever got punched in the face by a nigga with leggings?" He said, "Man, I saw you earlier and I was walking." I said, "All right, well, I'm here." He was like, "No, it's all cool. We cool, Zeus. We cool. You know, I saw you." I said, "Man, I was going to jump on that nigga." I said, "And I would have jumped right back on you." And we would have been two jumping niggas. Because here I am for everyone. And I was like, "So you having a good time since you wanted to jump on me?" He was like, "Yo, man, you know, I was talking about, you know, shooting you and saying all this on my live with my gun and all that." I said, "Well, nigga, I got a pew pew too." So, you know, we would have just been. And then he was like, "No, you cool, man. You cool." I said, "Yeah, you cool then too." We both, whose piece of work? Okay, you about to get piece of kicked.
Zeus. The only thing I want to say is like she not understand.
No, y'all need to wait until I'm not even. Hold up. So then after that, I said, "Well, you look nice in your suit." He said, "You look nice too." I said, "All right, man, you having a great time?" I said, "I'm having a great time." And that was it. And then we kept it moving. Cuddy was the only nigga who actually said how he was feeling when he was getting into it with me. I don't know when it was. I don't know when the time period was. But Cuddy hit me like a nigga and I hit Cuddy like a nigga and we kept it fucking. Kudos to you. Kudos to you for being a real one, Cuddy. For being like, "You know what, nigga? I wanted to punch the fuck out of you, but you fine with me." Me, I was, baby, I would have punched you right back. One thing with me, baby, you let me know how you feel. I'm gonna let you know if you take that step, just understand that I'm gonna take that step too. That's it, that's all. So we see each other. We here, we good. Very that. And after that, Cuddy wasn't applying no pressure. He wasn't on some weird shit. He wasn't trying to check me from the corner. He wasn't doing all of that. He was fine. Next time I saw him, I said, "You behaving?" He said, "Yeah, you all right, Zeus?" I said, "Yeah." You would have called the police. I would have. I would have called the police. Yes, I would have. Make sure you're there. I'm gonna add that as well. Hashtag blame God Zeus. Hashtag blame God Zeus. That would be one of the merchandise. Call the police. Merchandise coming out soon. Hashtag blame God Zeus. Yes, thank you, boo. I would have called the police. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. We'll be adding that. So kudos to you, Cuddy. All right. I'm waiting for Miami. I don't know where she's at to come. So then I went back to where the lobby was, and I was down there with T-Bay, and we was chilling. Royce comes downstairs, you know, the lesbian who's a product of rape, you know, the one who hasn't admitted she's a dyke yet, and comes out the elevator, and I'm standing there with T-Bay, and Miss Mamas is walking by singing some song or something, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I looked at her while she walked by, and she just kept walking. I said, "Okay." And I carried on. Because the sisters and the mamas wasn't trying it, but you just keep a popping your gums online. So I just wanted to know what was going on with you. Because y'all know I hit females too. I'm not the security and the rest of y'all watching 21. I have no problem if somebody puts their hands on me or gets in my face, giving it to you too. Hands are bisexual, always. So let's move on to the next thing.
A product of rape? Are you allowed to say that?
I mean, I just did. Oh, here she is. TT, would you like to come back?
Hello.
Hey, baby. TT, would you like to come back up?
Hey.
Hey, boo. So I just had TT here, and I expressed how you were on the right of her at that bar, and she claimed that you text Shiso Coco, and Shiso Coco was basically your bodyguard, and how you text them to text her to please not to do anything or something of that nature, X, Y, and Z, or to leave.
Absolutely not.
I just want to be very clear. TT, you can come back up. because I explained to people how you were 5 feet away from her, and she was quietly sitting at the bar facing forward. And I said to you, wait till after this event, be classy. And you said, I know. And then you said, I'm just checking temperatures, and I'm here, letting it be known that I'm here. And she said nothing was said between you and her at all because basically you had someone as your bodyguard and you had the two people, and that you text someone to please not to do X, Y, and Z. I'll let her come up. Wait a second, Miami.
Absolutely not.
Wait
Show
a minute,
proof of
Miami.
that.
Wait a minute. Let's just figure this out. Because y'all was TT. Tell me again what you said. She texts. Maybe I'm getting my words wrong. She so Coco was the bodyguard.
So like I, all right. So like I said, when I was getting into it with Primo, it was to protect Yayo. Miami and a girl named Egypt came in the comments and was talking shit, and it had nothing to do with them. It was me, Yayo, and Primo going at it, talking shit, whatever, regular. Miami and Egypt inserted themselves, and I have the whole thing screen recorded.
We
They
do
was talking
too.
shit. Oh, not too much. Oh, this and that and the third. Blah, blah, blah. So I told her, I said, I think I know you. I said, I think my godfather is locked up with your boyfriend or your nigga, whoever he is, or the husband. I said, I wonder if he know you on Bigo going to back for Primo like this. That's what I told her. Never said I was gonna touch her, no nothing. I said I'm gonna call up to that prison and I'm gonna play with you where I know and heard that. That's what I told her.
But see,
Miami.
this the thing though. You can't call the prison and think it's going to hurt me, and you know the situation that your godfather is in.
Don't
So it's
filter
really
it.
like
Say
you
it.
playing on his time.
I'm not playing on nobody's time because I'm not doing what I'm doing representing him. I'm doing what I'm doing representing me. I don't have
Yeah,
no
but you're
attachment to him.
mentioning
I was
him
letting you
though.
know that I actually know what I'm talking about.
And I know what I'm talking about too. You didn't like I already
Okay, do
knew
your big
who
one
you
then. What's
was.
up?
I already knew who you was years ago. I never
Exactly.
told
You know who I
nobody.
am. I
I
don't know
never
you
told
though. I
nobody.
don't know
I
you.
never told nobody to tell you to leave me alone or no shit like that.
So why
I'm
should
never
she call
ducking
my
no smoke.
phone?
I'm
Why
never
should she
ducking
call
no
me saying
smoke.
leave you alone then?
Where's the message?
Girl, don't play delusional hoe.
Girl,
Don't do
we ain't
that. Let me
playing
clear him up.
delusional because we could get the source here. Because
Okay,
I actually told her I want all the smoke with you.
girl, you doing
So
all
when
that
she
screaming for
told
what?
you that I said leave me alone, she lied to your ass. I told her to tell you to stop mentioning your godfather because you know the type of person he
So
is
you
and
did
you know
call
what he
her.
into. And if
So
you
you
know
did
that,
call her.
then you know what
So
my
you did
husband is
call her.
into. And if you had any respect for your godfather, you wouldn't be mentioning him or my husband, who is his best friend. Point blank, period. I'm
Wait a
never
minute,
ducking
wait a
no smoke.
minute.
And I told her that. I told her I want all the smoke with you. I
But why
told
you
her that.
call her? I don't
She
understand
knew
why you
that.
called her.
Because you're mentioning
So why
her
you ain't say all
husband. What
that
do you
when you saw
mean?
me?
You're mentioning her husband. You're mentioning
I
her
didn't mention
husband. I told you to tell
anybody.
her to
I
stop
said
speaking
I
on
know
her
who you
husband.
are.
Stop
I
speaking
said I
on the
know who you
husband,
are.
point blank,
Man,
period.
stop pushing the
Until you
narrative.
get a
Stop pushing
husband,
the
don't speak on
narrative.
nobody
Stop
else's.
pushing your narrative.
Until you get a
Girl,
husband, don't speak on
listen.
nobody
Do her real
else's.
quick. Do
Don't
her real
mute me.
quick,
He's
cause she
not gonna
doing all
mute
that
me for you,
extra.
girl. What?
Go ahead. Say what you have to
Okay,
say.
maybe y'all friend. Well, can I speak then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is what I'm finna say. I didn't mention her husband. I said I know where you are because I know somebody where he is. I said that in your window because it would have let you, Miami, know. Nobody else in the live would have knew. It let you know that I'm really telling the truth. Other than that statement, I never mentioned the husband again. I was gonna do what I was doing on my behalf because you jumped in my business. So I
Okay,
was
you
gonna do
might
that to
need to
him to
go
jump
back
in
and
your
look at the
business.
recording, TT, because you was the person up there talking about. Cause my godfather, if you know me, you know who my godfather is. My godfather, my godfather. Like you kept saying it and kept saying it and
No,
kept
no,
saying it.
no. You
You did,
lying.
yes,
You
yes,
making it
yes.
seem like I was gonna use him to get at.
So my question is,
Wait a
hold
minute.
up.
When you say it,
My question is, my question is, I had the conversation with Miami, and I'm gonna tell you why X, Y, and Z. I said she said, Robert, she said to me when we were sitting there, because you was by the bar, and she said, I'm gonna get that bitch, and I said, you need to wait till this event's
so why
over
she
and
ain't
sit in the
do it?
street, five feet
Why she
away,
ain't do
five
it? My
feet.
back was turned.
Why would I do it at the gala? So I could get kicked the fuck out, so I could get
I mean,
banned and have the
where else
same
would you
shit
But
see
happen
she
me
to
at,
me as
Big
also let it,
everybody
Ankles?
else.
but
I'm
she
Where
not
but
no
else
she
would you
did,
see me at,
dumbass
but
Big
bitch.
Ankles?
she did
The
let it
fuck?
be known to
Bitch,
you
I
that
know you ain't calling nobody big.
Yeah, you. I got your picture. You big as
Girl,
fuck,
bye.
and your booty shaped like a box.
she did
Not
let
my
it be
booty shaped
known,
like a
I
box.
saw
TT.
the whole thing in
Wait a
person,
minute.
3D.
But TT, she did let it be known that she wanted some of you.
But known to who? To you, Robert? How would I know?
She
Known
let.
to who?
Oh well, she did. Yeah, okay, she did let it be known to me. Yes, yes.
I let it be known to him. I let it be known to a few
Yeah,
people. I let it
but
be
if
known
you
to
let it
your
be known to
But
him,
godparents.
but
I
how
wait a
let it
I
be
minute. But
gonna
wait
known
a
to
know?
your
minute.
And why you
godparents.
didn't
What do
tell
you
me that?
mean? What do you
Why
mean?
you ain't tell
They
me?
told me your godparents told me to spare you, girl. What do you mean?
What?
My
Bitch, you
whole
sound like a
thing
lying
is
ass
this
hoe.
was
You
my
lying ass bitch.
issue.
Stop it, hoe.
My
Ain't
issue
nobody
was
tell you to
never
spare
with
me. Bitch, you was
her.
with me
My
like a
issue was
bodyguard,
never
bitch.
with her
Spare me for
going
what, hoe? I
off.
can drag
That
you.
was
What
never
are you
my
talking about?
issue.
Spare
My
me for
issue
what?
was
You can't
never
do
with
nothing.
her
Why you
trying to
ain't do
get
that at
at
the
me or nothing
gala?
like that.
Why
Like
everybody wait till they
being
get
loud like
home?
she
Why
do.
is
That
everybody
was
wait till
never
they
my
get home to
issue.
do this? I
My
don't like this
issue was
shit.
that
Why
TT
y'all
was
wait till
over
y'all
there
leave? I'm
on the
still in
live
Vegas. I'm still
speaking
in
on the
Vegas.
husbands. And the
I'm
only
still in
problem with
Vegas,
speaking on
weirdo.
the husbands is
Where you
that
at? Where
TT
are
know
you?
who her
Where are you?
godfather
Where are
is.
you? Where
She
are
know
you?
what he
Where are
now
is.
you?
wait a
Where
minute.
He
Now
are
ain't
wait
the
a
you?
minute.
same thing as
Now wait
my
a minute.
husband, and that's some shit that don't need to be mentioned on this
Now
shit.
wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
Girl,
Wait a
fuck
minute.
your
Wait a
husband,
minute.
bitch.
You
That's some
Fuck that
asking.
real
nigga, his
shit.
You
sissy ass.
asking
Fuck your
Some
gay
Rashida.
real
ass
street
husband, bitch.
shit.
You
Fuck
call
Girl,
him
your gay
my
gay?
ass
husband to
husband, hoe.
knock
Fuck
your
you
nigga the
too.
fuck out, bitch. You gay ass
Oh
fat
yeah, all
leg
them threats.
nigga.
There you go with another
Your
threat.
nigga like
There you go.
your
There you
nigga
go with
like
another
niggas,
empty threat
bitch.
that you're not gonna
Your
follow
niggas
through
like
on.
niggas. Your nigga, yeah, I
Imagine wanting
said
to beat
my
a bitch
nigga.
up and you
I
go to
said
God's
my
Zeus.
nigga, bitch.
Imagine
Fuck
wanting
you
me.
mean?
Imagine wanting
Fuck
to
you
beat me
mean,
up and you go
bitch?
to God's
Fuck
Zeus.
you mean, bitch? You
Imagine
ain't doing
wanting
shit.
to beat me up
You
and you
ain't
go to
doing
God's
shit,
Zeus
cause if
instead
you
of
was doing
me.
shit, bitch, why you ain't do nothing?
Imagine wanting to
Fuck is
fight
you
me and
talking
you went
about?
to God's Zeus instead
Bitch,
of me.
you was
Why
a
you
bitch
ain't
that
come to
throw
me
rocks and
though?
hide your fucking
Why
hand.
didn't you
That's
come
what the
to
fuck
me,
you is,
babe?
bitch. You sit up here, you
Girl, you
start shit with
scary,
people,
girl.
and
Girl,
then
you
you try to
scary.
play victim. Bitch, I'm
Girl,
not
you
one of
are
them,
scary,
TT.
girl.
I'm not one of them. Okay, when
Why
you get
didn't you
home?
come to
When you go
me? Why
home?
you went to
When do you
God's
go
Zeus?
home?
She said, "When
When
you
do
go
you go
home."
home, TT? When do you go home? When do you go
I'm
home?
at the
Cause I'm
I'm
gonna
at, hold
show
on,
you.
let me
I'm gonna
cam
show
up.
you how quick
Hold on.
some shit could shake.
Girl,
When do you
girl,
get
you ain't
home?
talking about nothing. I'm at
When do
Alexa
you
right
get home?
now.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
at Alexa,
Because
babe.
that's the shit. That's the
Come
Robert.
to the
On like
Alexa.
that's not no
I'm
internet
at
shit.
Alexa. I'm
This
at
is not
Alexa.
no internet shit, Robert. Like
Everybody write
when
Alexa
she
in the
mentioning
comments.
these niggas,
Can
that's
everybody
not
write
no
Alexa
internet
restaurant
shit.
in the comments?
That's
Miami.
not no
Because I
internet
want to know
shit.
she
This
know
some
where I'm
Miami.
real
She
at.
shit.
said
Thank you,
Alexa.
comments.
Miami. She said
Everybody write
Alexa.
Alexa.
Alexa,
Everybody
what?
write fucking Alexa.
Alexa, what is
Alexa,
All
that?
that
what?
shit
Where
she
the
talk
fuck is
about is
Alexa?
dead. I'm at Alexa.
Where
I
is
got
that,
on a white
bitch?
Celine sweater.
Where is it, bitch? What are you talking about?
I'm at the hotel. It's called the Paris Hotel. The
Oh, girl, you
same
still
bar you
there?
was
We home
around, I'm
already,
there.
bitch. I said, when are you going home? When are you going home? You keep wanting
Oh,
people to come
how
around Bigo
convenient.
shit and do shit
Wait
on
a minute.
Bigo. Like
Wait a
what,
minute.
bitch?
Wait
So
a
you can
minute.
act like you a fucking victim?
Girl, you made it seem like you was gonna pull up. You another Leah.
Girl, I just
Listen,
asked you when you're
girl.
going home. I didn't say where you at right now.
Girl.
Is you still in Vegas? Bitch, I said home.
My
When you
thing
go to lay
is,
your
why y'all
head, bitch,
pretending
where
like
you
y'all
when you
want
going?
smoke and y'all leave
When are you
Vegas?
going home, girl? Today, tomorrow, the next day? When you going home?
I told you you could have came to West Palm before the gala started, did I not?
Girl, I asked you right now, when are you going home? Because this is the thing, right? I really
Girl,
tried to listen to these motherfuckers, your godparents, when they told me
girl,
to spare
stop
your
it.
motherfucking ass, but you
Stop it,
still
girl.
running
You
your
ain't
mouth and
sparing
you
me, ho.
still
You was
popping
standing
it.
behind
So
me,
I'm
bitch.
asking you right
You was
now,
standing
TT, when
behind
are you
me.
going home? When
You
are
were
you going
standing
back to
behind
West
me and you didn't
Palm?
do
Today, tomorrow, the
nothing.
next day? Girl, answer the question.
Y'all are weird on
Answer the
Bigo. Y'all
question. You
some
talk
weird
so much
Bigo
shit. Answer
people,
the
man.
question. Answer the question,
Miami
girl.
girls, stop it.
Answer the
Girls, stop
question.
it.
TT, stop
Girls,
it.
stop
Bitch, you
it.
ain't about it. They already told
Girls,
me you
stop
not about
it.
that life, girl.
Miami, you cap,
They
girl. You should
already
be
told me
embarrassed.
you're not
You
about
should
that
be
life. They
embarrassed,
told
girl.
me you not from the streets, TT.
You should be
They already
embarrassed,
said
Auntie.
you're not about that life, girl.
Who said that?
The fuck is you
Why ain't
talking
nobody
about?
test
You're
it
not
out?
built like that. You're not
Who
built like
told
that,
you that
TT.
though?
When are you going home? When you going back to West Palm?
Girl, when
Today,
I'm
tomorrow,
going
the next
home,
day?
come back to Vegas, ho.
When are you going back home, girl?
Girl, what you gonna do when I get home so the comments can know?
Why? So you can tell Bigo, bitch, when you going home?
Oh, you scared
You
about
fucking rat.
admins.
You
Girl, come
fucking
on now. You
snitch
just
ass
threatened me.
bitch. When you
You
going home?
even at,
Tomorrow.
You the one
you gotta
telling me to
realize
come.
Oh, did
even
somebody
asking
say
me when I'm
tomorrow?
going home is a threat. So you already threatened me basically.
Girl, I asked you.
You
I just
already
asked you
threatened me
when you
by
going
asking me
home.
No,
when
I
I'm
never
hold
going
said
up,
I'm
home.
coming
TT.
to
No,
your
wait a
home.
minute.
I
No, wait
don't
a
live
minute.
in the
No, wait a
same
minute.
city
Wait
as
a
you,
minute.
baby.
Wait a minute. Hold up. TT, because this is what my issue. Hold up. Pause from both of y'all. If you going at the paint right now with her, don't do the oh girl, you're threatening me now and blah blah blah. If you going at it with her, girl, you be like, oh, I'm going home just like you. Like, bitch, I'm upset. Be like, I'm going
But
home tomorrow,
Robert, it's
girl.
a way to go at it. You don't have to threaten nobody when you
I
read
didn't
them. You don't
threaten
have
you,
to
girl.
do
I
that.
asked you a
It's
I
a
know,
question.
way
but
to
we also don't
read.
have to play. We
I
I
also
go
never
don't
home
have to
threatened
play
you.
tomorrow.
I
What's
said,
victim
when are
good?
you
if we in the
going home?
paint.
That's
I
We
go
about
don't.
it.
If,
home
I asked you a
tomorrow. Will
question.
you be there when I get there?
Don't worry about none of that, baby.
all right, that's
Just
it,
I'm
and that's
saying
Oh,
all.
here we
That's
around
the end of
around
that.
when? Around
And that's all. That's the end of that, and that's all on both sides. So that's that story. That's that with both of them individuals, them ladies. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. And we gonna leave that there. We gonna leave that there. Okay. All right.
Now I did.
Don't like about TT, and I had to say this. She does this all the time. TT, don't sit up here and act like no thug. Because when me and you was getting at it and you was saying I had HIV and I read the shit out of you, you went and used your fucking status and you told Bigo, and one of the higher ups had to tell Bigo, had to tell me to calm down. So don't do that, sis. Don't talk about playing fair. Because every time you get into it, you and your mother and Royce go snitching to Bigo. So don't try to act like a gangster, sis. I'm gonna get down, Robert, but no shade. You know she's a snitch.
Okay. All right. So let's move on. All right. So me and Cuddy got that out the way. Blah 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 blah. Cuddy, kudos to you. I got more respect for a nigga who's not playing the game and playing fake. I got more respect for you, Cuddy, for being like Robert, blah 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 blah. Even though I don't think you was really about that because it didn't seem like you was on that type of time. At least you kept it a stack and wasn't playing in my face. I didn't have that animosity. I just let it be known because y'all be not liking me and I don't even know who y'all are. No shade. So kudos to you for that. All right. So let's get down to the Bigo red carpet. Point blank, point period, okay? When we get back to the red carpet, okay, let's talk about the Bigo Gala Awards show first and foremost, all right? We did the rehearsal. Everything was fine. X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. We'll talk about outfits and everything after because I want to get through all the tea and scoop first. So let's just be very clear. Dre Baby was fired from the carpet before the carpet was discussed that morning. I want to get that out the way. All right. So everybody's like, oh, no, he knew probably that morning or maybe earlier, like later on in that night. And I'll tell y'all what exactly happened with that in just a second. Which is probably why he woke up crying and doing all that X, Y, and Z. And what I don't like about y'all is y'all nitpick and y'all like to go back and forth. But I haven't heard one person get up here and y'all sitting here and y'all like, Savannah started with Dre Baby. Dre Baby started with Savannah. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter who started with who. If you have a job to do, you're supposed to do your job. Let me rewind a little bit because I skipped something. So the day before the gala, when I was down there partying, drinking, somebody told me, oh, there's a little private event up at one of the top hotels. In the top of whatever, blah, 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 that Bigo's having a little private, whatever section. Nothing really big, but just, where some people were invited. So I went up there and that is where I saw Zay, Dre Baby, DJ Sky, this lady from the Baddies thing, some other lady and some other, Bigo people, a few admin who are nice professionals and some Bigo people, whatever, taking photos. I don't know why some of those people from ZEUS Network is there. I imagine that they were there because Dre Baby invited them. The Sky lady, I don't know who she was. I don't know anything about her. I don't know why she was there. I imagine that was Dre Baby's +1. So whatever, work. And Zay, I imagine, was invited with Dre Baby as well. Work you said. I'm not mad at the girls, coming and getting their 1s and 2s. Now, when I was there and I saw Dre Baby, I have no animosity towards Dre Baby or Zay. So I came up. There's a video on YouTube. You guys can see it. I won't play the whole thing, but here's a video here's Finesse and Money, New Money fighting. First of all, let me show you this really quick. Just really quick. I'm gonna show you Finesse and New Money. Just really quick, because I gotta sign in. Child, I am not signing in. I'm not doing all that. Well, I'll show y'all that later. Here's some of us. I don't know who New Money is. I don't know. So here's some of us. Here's some of us at this event. Stray Baby and them. Dre Baby and Zay. As I said, I don't know. So let me just be very clear while I was up there, okay? I even was going to get a drink with Zay. I was like, are you having a fan-fucking-tastic time? Now, there's a part of that video when we're all there and Dre Baby says, it's amazing how we can all get a drink with each other. Do the lottery. We can get a drink with each other, kiki, and talk shit about each other. Ha, 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 ha. And we clink. If you look at the video, Zay then says, yeah, this bitch has read the hell out of me. And I said, and you have read the hell out of me too. And I said, and so has she. Now, one thing about it is let's keep it a stack, okay? We all read motherfucking each other. We all have done the same thing. The difference between me and them girls is I'm not out here acting a goddamn fool, inviting bitches to motherfucking say I'm gonna slap the shit out of you and fight you and going out and doing all that. Okay? There's a difference between what we are doing, okay? We are there to be professional. Zay was professional. Dre Baby was professional. Everybody acted accordingly during that time period. Okay? That was not the place to be like, what X, Y, and Z and me and doing this with you. We are in front of execs. Let me tell you something. We are in front of people who motherfucking help motherfucking set up PKs, help doing all this, help doing all that. It was a very small event with like 15, 20 people. People giving out dinos, people in part of X, Y, and Z. So it was that type of tight event. Dre and Zay acted accordingly. I ain't got no reason to lie. I think they're still learning and figuring things out. And I do think that, hold up, Ash Bash. In that moment, they were professional and they were fine. But I let it be known, just like there was no animosity. What you guys have to understand is the stuff that y'all project that works with Zay and Dre Baby, with putting batteries in their back and having them fight and wanting to see them beat up and wanting to see them for their entertainment. It doesn't work for me. Those guys, when I saw them, it was very cordial, very hello, very whatever, very would you like a drink, very whatever. It was very, they were professional with me. It was fine. Because nobody was coming to each other with that type of energy. Same thing with White Boy Maj. I don't even think any of these people who actually fought and did all this with each other did that with me, because that's not how I approached any of them. Nor did they approach me like that, because I think they understand with me, bitch, I'ma just read you and clear you and wear you out. You can read me and clear me and wear me out, but I'm here to have a good time. Now, if any of them had approached me or I had approached them on a like, what's up? Then yeah, that would have been different. But no, everybody was being professional and enjoying themselves. What I think happens is a lot of these broadcasters, Dre, Zay, Maj, all of y'all who be messy, y'all go back to these people's lives, and when they're recapping and stuff, y'all put a lot of batteries, y'all convince, y'all say a lot of things, and y'all don't give a fuck about their safety, y'all don't give a fuck about all that, because y'all just want to see mess. And a lot of them fall for it and said, and I don't think, you know what, I'm gonna say this in front of 9,200 people. It's sad because all of those men of color, old and younger, don't know the potential they could have if they stop acting a fucking fool. You can be old, but that doesn't mean you're mature. And it's about taking accountability. It's about taking accountability. And a lot of people put their batteries in their back. Not one bitch on here is gonna put a battery in my motherfucking back. None of y'all. None of y'all gonna make me fight or bop nobody unless I wanna fight or bop nobody or say something. Y'all do that to them. And that's why they're getting dragged and beat up and all this and possibly losing pages and agencies and X, Y, and Z. Because I don't work for y'all, I work for me. If I wanted to clock a bitch, I don't need to be in front of y'all on the camera. I'm gonna do it with or without y'all. Point blank, period. So when I was there with all of them, they all acted accordingly. I had a fantastic time. I saw Maj, lovely guy. Dre, lovely man. Zay, lovely. I would have got a drink with each of them. You want a drink? Here you go. And that's it. And then I would have left. Because I know the girls are messy. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. No shade. That's what y'all give. So with that being said, fabulous time. That was great when we were all up there. Absolutely fine. Okay? So now I go to bed. I wake up. The gala's happening. We're going to talk about some of the outfits and all that soon and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I talk with Natalie. She's a sweetheart. Perez, sweet guy, X, Y, and Z. I wake up, I'm watching the red carpet. I'm seeing what's going on for the red carpet. X, Y, and Z. Dre Baby's not there. We'll get to that in just a second. X, Y, and Z. Let me just be very clear for everyone, because you guys are trying to make it a race thing. Track and the individuals who were up there competing and doing what they were doing, they won what they won because of the fact that they competed in the tournament. If you did not compete, shut the fuck up. Well, let's start there. Because a lot of y'all making commentary but have no contribution. A lot of y'all making commentary but don't even know what the gala or the awards is about. Those people sat up there and competed in competitions where they spent real life money and put in tickets and had competitions and had algorithms and had certain time periods. Y'all don't know what ticket boosters are. Y'all don't know what anything are. So shut the fuck up asking for representation, but sitting here watching our representation represent fighting and being ghetto niggers. ERS. Monkeys and coons. Boy by Beagle related to that girl. And even if it is related to that girl. Even if it is related to that girl, Maj. I didn't see you up there doing any competition. I didn't see you working for Top Broadcaster. Any of y'all who comment on that girl's winnings sound bitter. Y'all sound mad. Y'all sound mad because y'all couldn't put up the coins that she put up to win. Y'all don't have the popularity. Y'all don't have a country behind y'all. Y'all don't have multiple agencies. Y'all don't have the connections. Stop being haters. And that's why a lot of y'all will never be successful. Because not only can you hold yourselves accountable for y'all's actions, y'all can't hold somebody accountable for their success. That's it, and that's all. I don't have anything else to talk about. Y'all wasn't even competing, but y'all got so much to say. Y'all were invited. Y'all were plus ones. Y'all were friends of her show because she swept every award. It's a competition, and y'all don't have nothing to compete. And if you want to be clear, cut, and concise, I'm the only bitch on this app who could sit here and probably go toe-to-toe with Track if I wanted to get 8.5 or 9 million because I've done it before. Beans. Because she's only 4 or 5 million ahead of me. That's why I'm the number one in the United States of America. Well, why didn't you? Because I'm not spending that much money. No shade, white boy Maj. Baby, they spent over like $500,000. No shade for the people talking. They spent like over, no shade, white boy Maj. Y'all got it. That's another thing. Y'all talking shit. Bitch, I was wearing my Shein $45 top, minding my motherfucking business. So y'all go ahead, y'all got it. But let me just say this in clarity and conciseness for 9,100 people. Stop being bitter and stop being mad and stop talking about it. How about you sit down and educate yourself on what the gala was? Those people were sweeping those events because they had the right algorithms, they had the right tickets, they had the right boosters, they had the right amount of funds, they had the right amount of things to compete in the competition that made them also get the proper rebates and not be in the hole. Unless you were spending more than 200 to 600,000 to almost $1 million, you would not even have a chance in that. Those people who won that competition saved up for months, sometimes almost a year, to place in those things. So you guys are speaking on things you don't know. Please, instead of just being bitter, educate yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go through what the gala is about and everything in a different live, but just try to educate yourselves. Truly. Okay? And while you guys are talking about why don't we have representation, you know what we're representing? Fights, arguments. There was not one Beagle broadcaster who was on that motherfucking stage who had anything to do with what y'all are all talking about. Y'all are talking about the same thing, fights and fights and fights and fights and fights. While they up there making money, yen, pesos, whatever the fuck they call it. So y'all want representation, but y'all's representation is representing fighting. Y'all want representation, but y'all's representation is fighting arguments. Y'all want representation, but y'all's representation is representing taking out phones while people's getting their motherfucking head bashed in. So maybe y'all need to get y'all's motherfucking priorities straight if you want some representations. Because I ain't seen one person in a gala competition who was even placing anywhere in second, third, or fourth who was out at bars and clubs getting their motherfucking head knocked in. Y'all sound bitter and mad and upset. Crabs in the barrel mentality. I was in ninth, and you should be proud of that, Maj. You should be proud of that for whatever you were in. You should be proud of that. I was in like 12th for the most popular, but I wasn't even, they was like, Robert, we voted for you. I said, don't. You ain't got to vote for me, baby. I ain't competing for nothing. Now, I also can say that for 9,000 people, I was still learning what the gala is about. I'm still learning. So I'm not going to get up here while y'all like, why didn't you? I don't know what the gala is. I don't know how to do all the stuff they're doing. So I'm not going to get up here and be like, yeah, because I would get smoked. I would get smoked because I'm not educated. Those people are real life money.
Robert, can you do me a huge favor?
Yes.
Because Puma K is double beagling. Can you ring that bell? Because the comments is upset at that bell. Can you ring that bell like 1,000 times? Ring that bell, bitch!
I heard that fat talk. She don't get no attention from me. She's still waiting for Keith to be able to blink both eyes so she can have something to talk about. Go ahead, baby.
Hey Mars, I just wanted to
Who
say
the fuck
that
is Mars?
I'm
Get down,
so proud.
Mars. The fuck you talking about?
Can ring my bell.
If you learned, you would. Maj, I am gonna learn.